My name is Mark Tucker, and I would like to thank you for visiting my website. Hopefully what I have to share with you today will have a positive and profound impact on your life. Now, I'm not sure what time this is for you in your life, but if you're suffering from addiction or know somebody that's in active addiction, you've come to the right place. Maybe today is that day that you decide to stand up and take your life back. If you're struggling or depressed or just feel like giving up, I'm here to tell you that no matter how far down the scale of life you have fallen, as long as you still draw breath, there is always hope. One of the most important messages I can share with you is that you're not alone. The truth is, overdosing is the leading cause of accidental death in America, accounting for more deaths than traffic fatalities, gun homicides, and suicides put together. The sale of prescription drugs like Oxycontin has increased by 300% in the last decade. Death from prescription drugs has increased 124%. In 2010, there are reported 16,651 overdoses in the United States. Today, just 5 years later, that number has more than doubled to 38,321 Americans dead. This is not a Hollywood story. This is an American epidemic that is destroying the lives of our families, friends, and neighbors. Another byproduct of addiction is incarceration. Today we have 2.5 million American citizens residing in prison or jail. Another 7 million are either on probation or parole. In 2008, 1 in every 31 adults was either behind bars or on probation. Today, 1 out of every 18 is in prison, on parole, or probation. These are not just numbers, folks. These are real people. And a short time ago, I was one of them. Number 711171 was my DOC number for 25 years. I have over 40 misdemeanor convictions and 11 felonies. I've been hospitalized over 20 times as a direct result of my drug addiction, and through 4 prison sentences, spent a total of 15 years behind bars. I mean, can you imagine that perhaps there was a time in my life when I felt hopeless? Do you think I might have felt lost in the madness and obsession of my addiction? You can bet I did. My quality of life had fallen to the point where jail was merely an occupational hazard, and living under the Burnside Bridge was, in my mind, okay. Now, I'm only telling you this because I want you to know that you're not alone in this fight. I've been there, my friend. I've watched my friends die. I've witnessed acts of brutality that still haunt my dreams, and survived through all of that to tell you that there is a way out. This is just as true as all of those statistics. Now, the principles by which I live my life sustain me rather than destroy me. I've learned how to nurture my recovery like a mother and protect it like a father. I now realize that the quality of my thinking determines the quality of my experience, and I no longer measure my success by what I have, but rather by the obstacles I've overcome and the peace of mind that still remains. There was a time in my life, not too long ago, when these words would have been worthless to me. If you're in a place like that, I totally understand. What I can guarantee you, despite what you may believe, is that you are worthy of love, honor, dignity, and respect, and you have what it takes to turn your life around. We can do together what we can never do alone. There is hope, my friends, and you can live a life clean and free from active addiction. You, just like me, can rise above your circumstances and live the amazing life you deserve. What an amazing life I've had. I just wish I would have realized it sooner. Trust God, clean house, and help others. Thank you for sharing your time with me.